Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know I have not been consistent this month, but I want to just come to you all. I had promised you previously a Q&A, an updated one. I haven't done one in years, and one of the ones that I did film got deleted several years ago. So I think I'm gonna do maybe 20 or so questions. Most of them are going to be from I asked you guys on the community tab, and then some people, I also posted about it on Instagram and I got a few responses on there too, so I'll be doing those. So yeah, if you guys have not been subscribed to my channel but you find yourself often watching my content, then please click that subscribe button. Please go ahead and click that bell notification so you can be notified when I upload new videos. And last but not least, if you end up liking this video, then please give it a big thumbs up for me. It helps with the algorithm. So let's get started. So the first one, let's go ahead and get the questions out the way. So the first question, how did your aunt become your guardian? If I'm not mistaken, you told us years ago, but I forgot. Yeah, basically, I've been living with my aunt since I was like in preschool. My family originally, before everyone branched off all over the United States, we lived in a very country area in Alabama, and there's just not much room for, I would say, growth in education. So on the weekends, so during the week, my mom thought it was best that I go to school in the city in which I live now, in which my aunt lived in at the time. So I would go to preschool in this city, and then I would come home on the weekends and stuff, and just be with my mom. But how did she become my guardian is because when I was 7 years old, my mom had a heart attack and she died. So I said like that, and she died and she passed away. So my aunt thought it was best that she became my legal guardian. Actually, it's funny because I don't know, like a year or two ago, I actually found out that, I don't know, some other family members had offered to take me as well, but my aunt was like, no, this is what she knows, she should continue in this environment. But I just never thought like, wow, my life could have been different with a different relative. So yeah, that's the story. Yeah, my mom passed away. Okay, CM asks, how do you balance your personal work and school life? Girl, I don't. Okay, well, honestly, that's a whole discussion on itself. If I'm doing it, I'm not doing it correctly, but I like to keep a planner. And I will say that I don't really think I'm doing a superb job at balancing my school work and personal life, but I do have a planner, and any events that relate to school, my personal life, work, I make sure to write it down. I don't think I would be able to function without my planner, even to the level of functioning that I'm doing now. I don't think I'd be able to do it without my actual planner. So I like to stay organized. I go ahead and everything that I know, every time I get a new date or something, I go ahead and write that down, pencil that in, schedule it. I try to do things, if I know something, like sometimes my personal life, sometimes my school and work life can overflow with each other. So I just try to, some things like with school, like meeting with my advisor for grad school. I'm supposed to be graduating in December with my master's. And sometimes like I can't do everything at the times that are preset. I can't just have like meet with somebody on campus in the morning or something like that. So I have to be mindful of that. So I'm either going to take leave or I'm going to schedule it around like my lunch break or something. So really keep a planner, just being organized, have set times for certain things. I have to really schedule in time to do certain things. I have to plan in advance. If I'm going to go on a trip or something with my friends, I need to know dates at least a month out, 3 weeks out. I can't really, I can be spontaneous, but it works better for me in my life if I can go ahead and make sure that there's not like a work training that we have to do, because there's usually a lot of little trainings that we do. Have to make sure there's no major assignment due, you know. So for me, it's just planning and being organized, setting a schedule. That's how I try to do it. Okay, so LaQuinta Duncan, she asks, I know that you love planners. Have you ever thought about creating your own and selling them on Etsy? I haven't. Honestly, I like to purchase too much stuff. Like, I don't know what I would create. Okay, I will say this. I'm reading this stuff on my iPad, but I did create like a digital planner, because last summer I was really into digital planning, and I actually went through and created a digital planner, but I ended up not even using the one I made. I bought another one. But I did make like a sticker book to hold all my digital stickers. Let me show y'all. So I like to use the app GoodNotes, right? And then I have like the sticker book, right? Yeah, so you can see like the layout around the sticker book, but you can actually like, I don't have the pen, but you can click on each page. So this is like the index or whatever, the sticker book, and the tabs are clickable, the pages flip. I don't know, other than that, I don't know what type of planner I would create. I don't know. I don't think I have the patience to do that. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I will. Okay. Lil Lady V, so she has two questions. What are your favorite foods? What are some good tips on saving and budgeting? I'm always overspending. Well, let's see. Okay, first of all, let's go. Okay, favorite foods. I think I've told you guys this. I've told you all this before, but I love chicken Alfredo. Like, chicken Alfredo is so good. And lately I've been just obsessed with wings. Like, I mean, I do like wings and I would eat wings a lot, but now I'm obsessed with lemon pepper wet wings. And then with the fries, see what I do is you got to get a cup of medium sauce on the side, right? And then you dip your fries in the medium sauce, and it's so good. Like, when I was doing like a vegan, when I was on like that vegetarian little diet, I would go and get fries, and I would still just be like, let me get a couple medium on the side and dip my fries. I don't know. I do the same thing at Chick-fil-A. I dip my fries into buffalo sauce. So I don't know. I gotta have some hot and spicy on my fries. It's so good. It don't matter. I don't care where I'm at. It is so good. Okay, so what are some tips on saving and budgeting? So again, the best thing that you can do is write out your income, all the income that you get. Okay, you don't gotta hide it like you hide it from the government. Okay, just write out all your income for your personal use and all your expenses. I'm talking about to the smallest thing. Put on there how much you spend on gas every month, how much you pay in subscriptions like Spotify, Prime, how much are you paying in subscriptions. Add up your eating out, download your bank statement for a month or two. Make sure, go back some, see your trends. Okay, so go ahead and know how much you're spending in each category. I'm talking every category. I don't care if you went in a store and you just bought some candy. Write it down, write all that down. Write down your shopping. I don't know where you're overspending at. For me, it'd be food, but but you're not me, so I don't know. So if you're shopping a lot, write down your shopping budget. Basically, I'm a big follower of like Dave Ramsey and his little baby step plans. And basically for me, he basically says give every dollar a name. Give every dollar a purpose. Leave no dollar in your budget untouched. You need to make a plan for every dollar in your budget. For me, I know I like to eat out. My eating out budget was $150, but apparently that wasn't working. So you now know my eating out budget is $200. I have a card, okay? I have a little debit card. I have so many debit cards, but I have this one account. And if I show y'all my debit card, it has food stickers all over it. And it's literally, I wrote the words on a little sticky note, I taped it to it, it says food. So this card I only use to eat. I only use this card to purchase food, okay? So I know that when all that money off that card is going, who eating out? Not me. Not me, okay? And honestly, even with the new budget, I've been kind of seeing the money roll over more, but 150 wasn't enough. 200 maybe too much, but I'm cool with having money left over on my eating out fund. But basically, you just have to give every dollar a purpose. For me, in my specific situation, I know that I need to, I'm trying to pay my student loans off. So I'm paying $1,300 a month on student loans. I have that amount put in my budget. So every month I know $650, every 2 weeks I know $650 is coming out this check, $650 is coming out the next check. I know where every dollar of my money is going. You need to allocate it to a fund. I don't know if I prefer cards, and I have different cards for different categories. Like I have certain bank accounts where the money that's in there, it's like my side hustle money. So in that a card, I'll spend it however I want besides food. Food does not come out of there, but random purchases, I know it's not as much money in there, so I can swipe a little bit freely. And then on my main card, I know that's the card I use to take care of bills, expenses, subscriptions, and stuff like that. So I'll have the money available for that. So yeah, give each category that you like to spend in a budget, and once the money is gone out of those particular funds, it's over. It's over. But for me also, you need to take care of your priorities first. Okay, so what I would do first is save. So I will go ahead and take out a portion of my check or whatever and put that into my savings account, and I won't touch it. And whatever is left, that should be enough to cover bills and everything else, and then what's left after that I can spend. So save first and then spend is an option. And yeah, that's all I got. Pretty much you have to just account for every dollar that you receive in a month, and you need to plan accordingly with what category. It doesn't matter. I don't care if your shopping fund is $300, but in order to not overspend, then you need to only spend $300 a month. Like, I don't care what your budget is. I don't care how much you're putting in each category, but give each dollar a name and then let that be it. I hope that helps. I don't overspend too often, but also it does help to kind of just move money around. I have so many accounts, so if I notice that, I'm not using one account as much, I'll go over to the next fund or whatever. Michaela Marie, shouts out. Is that your middle name? We got the same middle name. Okay, so what are some of your goals for this year? My goals are to pretty much pass spring 21, which I think I just did that because I had an exam today, so shouts out. My two main goals this year are to graduate with my master's and successfully pass all 4 sections of the CPA exam. Also, I want to be debt free from my student loans. I've come pretty far. We're $14,000 paid. I still have another like 15 to go. Working on it. So I told y'all I'm paying $1,300 a month. My goal was to be done this year, but that may not happen. But it may, I don't know. There could be some turnarounds or something. I don't know. So what career are you working towards? So I am working towards being a certified public accountant. My industry, my specific path is to do audit. I want to do audit work, and pretty much, yeah, I want to be a CPA, certified public accounting, in the government auditor type of space or federal audit. Yeah, next year I will actually be moving to Washington DC, and I will be working with one of the big 4 firms, and I will be working in their federal audit practice. So that's my goal. So to move up within the CPA or the accounting world as an auditor. I like accounting, and I kind of like the government side of it. So I kind of want to just advance in, I don't know, I want to see how far I can go from government to accounting and government, some level government. So working for the Big Four, I actually won't be working in government, but they have this federal audit practice, and federal is government. So I'm still getting the best of both worlds. I'm getting the Big Four experience and I'm getting federal audit. I also asked, how are you preparing to make a big move by yourself? I'm trying to do the same thing and I'm overthinking a lot. Honestly, it's kind of on the back burner. So again, I've been going really intensely with paying off my student loans. I keep bringing that up because I'm putting a lot kind of in a short time onto my student loans, and most people don't be doing that. They make the minimum payments and keep it moving, but of course I'm actually in a grace period with my student loans. So what I'm trying to say is that I think towards the last 4 or 5 months of the year, I am going to kind of stop on my student loan track, and I'm going to be putting the money in that, well, not stop, but half of that amount that I was putting in, I'm gonna put that towards my moving expenses. I've already saved some money for the move. So for me, the big thing is saving money to move across the country. Because once I was looking at homes and stuff, and homes in the Washington DC, Maryland, Virginia area, y'all, for what I have now, for what my auntie owns now, they won't have $1 million. They want 500,000. Wow. They want 600,000. What? That's a 3-bedroom house. This is a 4-bedroom house. What are you talking about? Like, you can get so much more down south. So it looks like I will be living in an apartment. That's not what I wanted for myself. But I'm not just gonna go out there and randomly buy a home. Not gonna do that. Especially, I just want to test it out for 2 years and see if I like it or not. If I don't like it after 2 years, I'm out of there. The Big Four firm, they got locations all over the United States for me to be stationed at, okay? But I don't know how the federal audit, I could probably work remotely. I could probably be a remote worker if it comes to it. But I'm just trying to save as much as I can. I've actually been researching different places to live. I've been researching neighborhoods and things like that. So definitely know what you're getting into, the area you want to live in. So I have some apartments that that I was looking at. I need to continue on my search, but I need to see what's available, see the amenities that they all offer, and see how far and close it would be from my place of work, because I don't want a long commute. So again, with moving to a big city like Washington or something, I know that, like, I didn't think of this. You don't really think that, like your car. Like, I have a car, right? And a lot of people who work in the city, they take other modes of transportation to get to work. They'll take a train, they'll take a bus, and yada yada. And or they live far away. They live like in Maryland, or they'll take like the 40-minute train into the city, or they live on the outskirts and it takes them however long. So I have to think about those things. And when I was visiting in Washington DC, I didn't see a lot of parking, and the city was pretty congested with cars, not very many places to park. So I have to think about transportation and my commute to and from work every day, all that in conjunction with where I want to live. So yes, I'm researching. So that's how the best thing I can do to prepare myself is to research the area, know what I'm up against, save as much as I can before the move. Also, when I actually I have this plan, right? So it's not a fully formulated plan, but I will be visiting Washington DC several months, or a month or so, before I actually go. I don't know how long I'll stay. Depends on how much leave and stuff I have at my regular job, because I want to go for the free, okay? I want to get paid while I'm in Washington DC. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna go up there and just, you know, explore, check out some of these places, of course, that I'm thinking about. So I'm also toying with the idea of doing a long stay at an Airbnb. I was researching this option when I was going to Washington, D.C. for the internship, but Corona, so I didn't really get to go and stay there. But I was researching actually staying at an Airbnb for a long period of time, like, I don't know, 3 weeks to close to maybe a month and a half or something, just to give me extra time and everything to pick an apartment, actually be in the city, not have like all my things with me just yet. I want to get a place first, and then I'll go ahead and have my stuff packed up. So I'm probably going to do like a moving pod. When we were switching off to a bigger storage unit, we actually got one of those pods where you pack your stuff up. And the cool thing with one of the pods company is that, you know, you put your stuff in and then they'll come pick it up. They'll come pick your pod up and take it to wherever you need it to go. So I think that's a really cool option that I'm toying with as well. So I already have packed all my things up, but then a month or two later, then I'll have it I'll have it delivered to wherever I need it to go. So that's how I'm preparing for a big move. Save as much as I can, research, looking for options, maybe before I move, going to visit and check out the areas that I want to live in, of course, and looking at the cheapest, the most cost-effective moving options for me. That's all I have right now. I'm not the best, I'm not the most prepared, okay? I don't have all my ducks in a row right now, but I'm working on it and I have somewhat of a little plan. I really like to go with the flow, so that's what I'm doing. Shut up! Bono, please! Please! Bono! Stop! Okay, so this goes... I'm sorry about the dogs, I can't help it. So Candace, she asks, do you think you'll move out of state? Yes. Per the last question, yes, I do plan to move out of state. Okay, do you see yourself being at your current job for a long time? Do you like it? How do you like it? I do like my job. I could see myself at my current job for a longer time, but I already accepted another job offer for 2022, so I won't be there long. I do enjoy my coworkers, the work that I do. I work in state government and I just feel like, I don't know, I'm helping. I just feel like I'm helping the citizens. I'm helping the state. I'm helping with all that kind of stuff. That's the kind of feeling that government gives me. Kind of just like a, I don't know, it just gives me like it makes me feel like I'm doing something to help the people. Coworkers are nice, my bosses are nice, my everybody's great. I mean, I don't really have any complaints. Curly Bell asks, post-grad life update. Okay, well, I'm working full-time now. I'm in grad school, so I know it said post-grad life, but I'm actually in grad school also, so trying to get further on the career ladder. Also, she asks, do you plan on moving out in the near future? Yes. As to everything that was just set up above. Nellie's Ashley asks, how have you grown in the past few years? Did you overcome any fears and change habits? Are you more confident? I like those questions. So how have I grown in the past few years? The first thing that I can think about is I used to not drive on interstates like at all. I was a city limit type of girl. Anywhere you can get to on the interstate, I can find a way to go through the city, back roads, and get there versus having to get on the interstate. But now, how old was I? I think it was 2019. I actually took a trip to visit my friend who lives in like Mobile. So that was like my first ever long trip, like me driving that distance by myself. So that was actually one really big thing that I had to do. Like, I remember one time I needed my iPhone fixed, and one of my best friends, Kaleria, I had asked her like, hey bro, I'll pay you to drive my car to take me to Birmingham. Like, and she did. She drove my car, she took me to Birmingham. But again, I just paid somebody to take me in my car. I don't know if I paid her. I'm sure we had some type of agreement, but she drove my car to Birmingham and to get my phone looked at, ended up getting a new phone, ended up covered under warranty and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, like that's how extreme I did not drive on interstates. Like I will, like you can drive my car on the interstate, but I won't. You feel me? But now I'm the interstate queen. Where I need to go, interstate. I'm finna go over here, interstate. I'm finna go to this restaurant, interstate. I need to get on campus, interstate, 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 interstate. Or I'm doing DoorDash, Uber Eats, interstate. So, I mean, it's nothing now. And yeah, I've done several solo trips to still not more than like 2 hours. Maybe I haven't driven just more than like 3 hours by myself, but I be on them interstates, okay? I be on there. I kind of missed some things. Okay, so Candace also asked, do you have any upcoming travel plans once it's safe? Once it's safe, honey, I got my passport. Look. Girl, I got my passport last year. I'm out of here. I actually got this at Dave & Buster's, and it's funny because I always say I'm out of here. Like, if people doing too much, man, I'm out of here. I'm trying to go on vacation, I'm out of here. So I love this little case. Listen, y'all. I'm out here. I'm about to be out of here, honey. I'm going to London, Paris, and Italy. That's where I'm going. I tried to plan a trip for 2020, but then COVID. So that's why I was going. I actually was in the midst of planning a trip in 2020 for London, Paris, Italy. Didn't happen, but hey, again, I'm in there. I'm about to fill these pages up. Also, I want to go back to the motherland. I'm trying to see what Africa talking about. I want to visit Nigeria. I did a DNA test with my boyfriend. Found out I'm like, I forgot. I think I'm what, 70, 88%? I don't know, something Nigerian. I want to go visit Nigeria, see what they talking about. I wish I could trace my roots back way farther. I wish I could really see, I can't seem to trace it back further than like my great grandfather. Any Netflix, Hulu shows, movie recommendations? It's funny that you ask. Shows to watch. This is some of these shows I actually watch and enjoy. So you can see Being Human, Early Edition. I don't know where I can watch that show at, but it's just like this. It's an old show. This guy gets like the early copy of a newspaper and he has the opportunity to change the events that happen. Handmaid's Tale, super good. 13 Reasons Why was pretty good. I haven't watched Lucifer yet. I want to watch The Protector. Mortal is something I want to see. I love Black Lightning. The 4400 is good. Constantine, I think is that a movie? Okay, it's a show. Sleepy Hollow, haven't watched that one. In Salem, those are some good ones. I'm pretty much a Prime girl, so but these shows are on Netflix. Well, a lot of these are on Netflix and Hulu. Definitely like Handmaid's Tale, 13 Reasons, and all that stuff. The 4400 was on Netflix. I don't remember, can't remember. But on Prime, I be watching Dexter. I be watching Murder, She Wrote. I be watching Downton Abbey. I can't believe it. I be watching Downton Abbey, but I do. I be watching Dead Zone. I be watching oh, House. House is good. I be watching The Mentalist. Grimm is really good. That's on Prime. Supernatural, I love Supernatural. That should still be on Netflix. They just finished like season 15 and it's over now, but I cannot bring myself to watch season 15 because it hurts me that the show is over. It literally hurts me. I can't finish nothing. The 100 was good. I didn't finish that one. I didn't finish Handmaid's Tale. I didn't finish it. Listen, I hate finishing shows. I like to hold on to the fact that Eureka is on Amazon Prime. I like Eureka was good. I just wanted to make a short video and it's not working out. So those are my recommendations. Any fears? I don't know if I have any fears per se. I don't really fear too much. I've overcome the little dry, I've overcome the interstate thing. Recently, I think y'all see this in a vlog, but I really want to go, when I go to like, I don't know, to an Amazon forest or something. I told y'all I'm about to use this passport, but I plan to go like zip lining, and I know I'm afraid of heights, and I want to go zip lining like at a high point or something. But I literally just did like indoor zip lining or whatever, and it was kind of fun. Like, I was scared at first, and I was like, Tommie, if you don't do this little thing, then you will not. How do you expect to jump off to just go zip line in the forest, huh? How you expect to do that? So I did that, and it kind of felt like I'm kind of slowly building up the courage to do more adventurous things. So even though those literally maybe what, 10 feet, 20 feet in the air, but you know, real zip lining, you be up there. So, you know, I gotta start with the small stuff. Did I change any habits? I don't think so. I'm trying to get better at the stuff I got going on. Am I more confident? I feel like I've always been pretty confident. I think I'm pretty confident. I can't think of in situations where I wouldn't feel confident. I pretty much feel pretty confident. Moving on, I don't want to mess your name up. Look like Bertia? I want to say Bertisha Smith. Hope it's not. I hope I didn't butcher that. Any advice for someone just starting grad school? I know I was ready. I'm still ready to be done. Like, I can't believe that I put myself in a situation to continue going to school. Like, I'm tired, but I don't want to do this anymore. But my advice is to stay focused. That's the best advice that I can give. Know what your purpose is, what you're getting this degree for. Stay focused. I know in my grad classes, I can't make lower than the B. Like, you can't make a C in my school's grad classes. Ain't no C's. B or better. So stay focused, stay on top of your work. If you need to communicate with your professor, like, I be emailing my professor like, I do not understand, what do you mean by this isn't adding up, this is what I got, can you at least provide some advice? Like, just stay on top of it, stay on top of your work, get help if needed. Again, reach out to your professors. Like, they understand this material is not supposed to be easy, so get with them. It'll show. I think if you do that, you'll show that you're actually, you know, interested, you're trying. I think that looks a good reflection on you in case you need like a little favor. Okay, so CM asks another question. How do you budget? Do you rely on Excel sheets or apps? So we already talked about budgeting. Again, I do use Excel to make a budget, but I don't really use too many apps besides my mobile banking apps. I almost lied, but I only use it to mostly track my progress. But I use Mint. You can connect all your bank accounts, you can add your expenses, your investment accounts. So I know I have investment accounts, and you can connect them. I connect my student loans on there, I connect my car note, I connect anything, any bank, any money that I got coming in. Mint knows it. On there you can actually set up like your budget on there as well, and they just kind of show you like a net worth little chart. So if you have a lot of debt, like if you have a car note and student loans, and let's say your car is worth, I'm just making up numbers, let's say you bought like a $20,000 car, and in your savings you have like $5,000. So you're gonna show, and then like let's say you get like, I don't know, $4,000 in income a month, but you know you spend that part kind of in bills and stuff, or you may add some to savings. So we have what, $9,000 in like money that we have, and then we have that $20,000. Did I say 20,000? We have that $20,000 car. So it's gonna show you like your net worth is like a negative $11,000. And yeah, of course, if you do own a house and like you have a mortgage, the mortgage would show a positive net worth because that's an asset. But like a car note is kind of not, it's not like, come on, those things depreciate when you drive off the lot. So that's not real. That's not like a real asset, you know? So I like that it shows me my net worth, especially because I do owe student loans and I do have a car note. I like that it shows like my net worth, and I can see it kind of going up over time, even though the number's still negative, but I can see it going up over time. So that's what I like about Mint. So Mimi Gigi Wilson, I kind of already answered her question, but in case you guys would have like a similar question but you didn't ask, I'll go ahead and do it. Did you go straight into getting your master's and after you graduated? If so, when did you apply for schools? So I did a joint undergrad program my last semester of undergrad at the same school. I applied for grad school, I think the spring of 2019. So I graduated in December 2019. But again, I wanted to do this joint undergrad program, this joint graduate / undergrad program. So it allowed me to take 2 classes my last semester of undergrad. And those classes that I took undergrad that last semester, they counted double, so they also counted for my grad classes. I think so I already knew that I was going to the school that I already attended. I like what their master's program had to offer, so I didn't really have to go through the process of applying to graduate schools or anything like that. And Britisha, I hope I'm saying your name right. Like, if it's wrong, like, let me just say it. Britidia? I think it's Britisha. Are you currently dating someone? I am. It's more, I think it's a little more serious than dating. But yeah. Is it? I am. If things work out very much long term, y'all will know. I'll let y'all know. And let me go into the Instagram question. So that basically somebody asked the same thing. Jesus Keep Me 2020. They want to know, is a currently in a relationship. We just talked about it. And Coat Hanger 21. Do you enjoy the work you do? Is it fulfilling? Do you want to do it for the rest of your life? I do enjoy the work that I do. Again, I feel like me working in government as an accountant, it just helps me feel more useful to society. But it's pretty fulfilling. I do have other interests. A part of me is very creative. I'm a creative. I love to make things. I love to work with my hands. I love to craft. I love to paint. I love to draw. I used to love to write. I haven't drawn or painted very much often, but I just got back into journaling because I want to feel that kind of creative outlet. I don't know if I want to do this for the rest of my life. I don't know, but I think moving next year and getting to a new career will really tell me if that's what I want to do in my life, because I really am such a creative, free spirit, and it's kind of weird being an accountant. Like, I had different dreams growing up, but accounting is stable. I do like accounting. I'm not gonna say that I really love it, but I do enjoy it. So I don't know. I really don't know, and that's the honest answer I can give. So I am making moves toward accounting type things. So that's that on that. So underscore Tamira asks, will your family move with you? It was a topic of discussion. I hope not. Probably, I don't think so. I'm not gonna encourage that thought. I really want to go out there and just like do it on my own. If I can't do it, come on, I need some help. I'm not afraid to say I need some help. Okay, I need help. You need to come up here. There's nothing for me to say. But yeah, so no, starting out that we're not doing that. Okay, all right. Miriam also asked me, what type of accounting work do you do? Again, I work in state government. I kind of I work with like business owners and stuff. I'm not really doing tax right now, and I'm not really doing audit. I'm just kind of fulfilling a role in government accounting, in government, in state government, just making sure people do what they supposed to do with their taxes. Like, it looked like you owe us. Do you owe us? That's how most of my conversations go. It looked like you owe us some money. I'm gonna leave it up to you to let me know if you owe us some money. You're what you're saying is not valid. You owe us some money. So that's pretty much how it goes with my job. Oh, I really like this one. Queen_56 asks, how's your mental health? I be stressed out a little bit, and sometimes I be feeling like I don't know if I can do all this stuff that I have set for myself. I was literally just writing this entry in my journal at work, and I was literally crying because I'm like, I got all these goals for myself and I don't know if I can do it. That's literally what it felt like inside my head. But yeah, I be feeling stressed, and I know I need to do things to better myself, like study for the CPA exam and sit for the CPA exam. But I'm just been such a procrastinator. Like, looking at my exam schedule, I'm really behind on that, and it kind of stresses me out a little bit because I'm really trying to have this done by the end of the year, and right now it's still feasible. I can do it. I just have to apply myself and get it together. But for some reason, that's really hard, and just thinking about doing it and then not doing it and then feeling bad because I didn't do it really be having me stressed out. I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing. Okay. So yeah, but honestly, overall, I think I'm really good. I feel happy. I feel happy to be employed. I feel happy that I live somewhere rent-free. I'm grateful for my pets. I'm grateful for this one. He's sleepy. I'm grateful for my other dog, Bono. I'm grateful that I can afford all my wants and needs. I can't really think of anything to specifically be upset or entirely sad about. Just me feeling like I need to get my life together and do what I need to do so I can make these things happen. The things that I need to make happen are graduating with my master's and passing all 4 parts of the CPA exam and moving. So those are the 3 things that I need to just do. Yeah, guys, so we made it to the end of the video. Thank you all so much for just listening to me do this updated Q&A. I hope you learned something about me. If you have any other questions, you can actually just leave them down in the comments. I love when you guys leave me comments. It just makes me feel appreciated and like you guys actually care. I don't know, y'all like my friends to me, so I like when y'all interact with me. So please interact with me. Yeah, I will see you all in the next video. I will see you all in the next video. Again, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, okay? Give it a big thumbs up. Help me out. Also, if you like me and my content, you like what we talked about here, go ahead and click that subscribe button and then turn on post notifications once again so you can be notified when I upload. And last but not least, I will see you all in my next one. Later.